Now the next one is not necessarily a sign that you've got a problem, but it's a sign that you might want to take a look. When we're measuring the level of mixes, we can use a couple of different kinds of meters to measure the level. We can either look at a standard loudness meter, which typically uses RMS to measure level, or we can look at a LUFS meter or an LUFS meter, which looks at average level, but it's weighted according to frequency. What does that mean? Well, if you have a 1 kilohertz tone playing back at a certain level and a 40 hertz tone playing back at exactly that same level on an RMS meter, it will register the same, but when you listen to it coming out of your speakers, even if they're full range speakers, the 40 hertz tone will be much quieter. So LUFS metering is weighted in order to reflect our perception. It's not just a measure of level in the box. If you have a mix that's extremely bass heavy, it may register very, very differently on an LUFS meter compared to an RMS meter. When you're measuring your mix and looking at metering, for instance, if you look at Insight, you can see an RMS measurement, and you can also see a momentary LUFS measurement. If they are the same to within a dB or two, then you probably have pretty good tonal balance in your mix. But if you're seeing an LUFS measurement that is much, much lower than the RMS measurement, that means you've got a lot of extra bass in your mix. And so the perceptual loudness of the mix will not be as hot as something else that has an integrated LUFS that's closer to the RMS level. So there's an invitation there to take a look again at what's going on in the low end of your mix.